Hello everyone. So today we are having one problem here. The task is like you will be given one array. Okay, in that array you will have multiple objects, and the task is like if any of these object is having the same ID, then we need to remove that object from that array. Like you can see this object and this subject is same. Okay, so the last occurrence with same ID should be removed. So you can see you want to remove this duplicate keeping only the first occurrence of each ID. Okay, so we will have only three object in this array after doing the operation. Okay, so the solution we can see here, the solution is having let me show you first original array. The first step is having the original array, so we have this array and this array is having the duplicate object. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to map these two key value pairs. So you can see here this is the array and I'm mapping it to key value pair. So this is the key and the value is itself a item. So I have written here we have each item in the array to to a key value pair. So we have mapped each element here to key value pair where key is the ID and value is itself the item. So you can see here this is a key and the value is itself a item. So what the item is coming, so that will be the value. So you can see here we have got this as a key, 2 as a key, 3 as a key, and again 1 as a key, and the item was itself of value. So you can see these are the items value. So this is a value. Now we can scroll little below to see this. Now we can create a map. Okay, this new map is a class here. So you can see what is the functionality of map here. So map automatically handles the duplicate keys, okay, by keeping only the last inserted value of each key. So you can see I have created a new map here and I'm passing the same thing. You can pass the array also, or you can do the operation inside this bracket also. Then what is the result of this? This will result like this. Okay, you will get this. Now from this you are seeing one is pointing to this object, this object, 2 is pointing to this object, 3 is pointing to this object. Now at last we can use this rest operator here to put all these objects here one by one, and this will be stored inside the array. So at the end and the beginning we can see this is a open and close square bracket. So this will be under the array. Now the resultant result we can see this array we have achieved this. Okay, so I have included here a solution in a class component. You can see this is a array. Okay, now in the array we have performed this operation here. Now if you do the console log, then you will see that array. Okay, so I will just do the recap of this. So what I have done, I have mapped each item to key value pair. You can see key and value here. Then I have created a map. So map automatically handles the duplicate things. At last we have extracted the value from map using the rest operator. Okay, so only the unique elements will be there. The second approach is to fix this problem is like we can create one object of set here. So in set we can check after looping into the data array, we can filter the items, and during the filter we can return true and return false here. Okay, let me undo this. And if we are returning true, then we are checking what we are checking, unique ID, this object is having this ID or not. If it is not having the ID, then I'm returning as a false. If it is not having that ID, then I'm adding that ID to this object, okay, and returning true. So now at last if you will do the console log of this array, then you will get unique elements in that array. Okay, the same thing I have explained here. You can go through these points. Let me see the third approach. So third approach is basically like reduce method on array. Okay, so reduce method, we can see here we are this is the accumulator, and this is the current object. Okay, so we are passing here the object here, and at last we are returning this. So all these value of this object will be stored in data array. Unique items will be there. So explanation we can check here. So reduce method, what it do, it will iterate over the all the elements of this array. Okay, accumulator, what does accumulator object do here? Use up accumulator to store the unique items by their id. You can see here accumulator, I am storing the unique id by their id. Third is like assignment unique items. For each item we can see here assign it to the accumulator object using its id as a key. Then at last what we are doing, we are extracting the values. Here you can see we are extracting the values here using object dot values to get an array of unique items from the accumulator object. Okay, so these three approach we have discussed here. Now let's see one of these as an example. So I can show you here. Let me go the tab here. So currently you can see person id 1, person id 2, person id 3, age, name, you can see here. But here this person id 1 and person id 1 is coming 2 times, but both are the same records. Okay, so how can I reduce this? So let me come to the VS Code. So I have already created this array, and you can see I'm doing the console log here. So no need to now do the console log. I'll uncomment this. So same thing I'm doing here. First I'm doing the mapping of this into the key value pairs. You can see this. After this I'm creating object of map here. You can see map. Okay, after this I'm taking only the values here. After taking the values I'm using the rest operator to put one object one by one here, and I'm putting inside this array, so it will be inside the array. Now if you try to save this and see the changes in the UI, so see the duplicate item got removed. So now we are having only 3 objects in this array, but you can see the default element is having 4 item here. But after doing this operation I get only 3 items here. So UI you can see here I have got only the 3 items. So in this way we can remove the duplicate item from the array. So the two approach you can do by yourself. I have already shared the not documents. I have already shown you the how the things we are doing here. So if you need this document, then please comment. I will add in the description. Thank you all. Thanks. I'll come with different problem in next video. So please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.